where the real ones talk and the wild thoughts go. We laugh, we cry, yeah, we let it roll. Healing through a joke and a story for the soul. This, that, the Hard Walker Show. Turn it up loud, let the whole block know. From pain to punchlines, watch the wisdom glow. Yeah, this, that, the Hard Walker Show. Oh yeah, you turn scars into skits, old wounds into bits. Every call in, every friend feels like Sunday once again. From the grind to the glow up, glass half empty, you pour more up. You take the weight we hold below and lift it on the Lavar Walker Show. This, that, Lavar Walker Show, where the real ones talk and the wild thoughts go. We laugh, we cry, yeah, we let it roll. Healing through a joke and a story for the soul. This, that, Lavar Walker Show. Turn it up loud, let the whole block know. From pain to punchlines, watch the wisdom glow. Yeah, this, that, Lavar Walker Show. Hey, some days heavy, some days light. You still find a way to make it feel alright. When the world's too loud, when the bill's too high, I press play, hear your voice, and I remember why. This, that, Lavar Walker Show, where the real ones talk and the wild thoughts go. We laugh, we cry.
Oh, what's happening? Welcome back to the great show on the face of the earth, and happy Friday. Happy Friday. You made it. We made it all the way to the weekend. What's popping? What's shaking? I've been in the lab putting these numbers up in these comedy clubs, man. I'm on a mission to be the greatest comedian the world has ever known. That's my mission right now. I ain't thinking about no ticket sales, none of that. I've been going out every night. I'm feeling the muscle. It's coming back. Like, I'm feeling strong. I've been doing new material. I'm going to put that new material out. And it's just me. I'm getting back. I'm getting back nice, man. That pen's starting to increase. You know what I mean? I got more work to do, but it's coming. It is coming, man. You know, I took my son to school today, and we bonded. And you know what's bonding a lot of Gen Xers with their children right now in 2026? Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson is bonding us. It's such a beautiful thing when your 11-year-old is listening to Michael Jackson. It's like, oh, it's just music in my ears. We sitting up vibing to Billie Jean. We vibing to Beat It. And it's awesome, man. It is awesome. And it just shows you, like, the level of Michael Jackson and how Michael Jackson from, like, from the 60s all the way up to the 2000s. And then he still reigns supreme, you know, of course, with Thriller. But even after Thriller, this man has, like, been reborn. Like, he is back and on top of the charts again and is the highest paid entertainer in the world from the grave. And even though they're still trying to prosecute him, which is sick to me. So I saw where they were trying to sue his estate or something again for these claims of being touched, these people. And my thing about it is this, right? Whether he did, like, just say, for instance, somebody touched a child and we took the person's life. Like we say, you know what, you touched a child, we're taking your life. And we get rid of the person. Shouldn't that be enough? To keep it, we're in a sick and twisted society to keep attacking a dead man. And when people say, well, you know, I got one of my friends, he really believes Michael did this or whatever. That's my homie. Shout out to Lazeric. But I ask Lazeric every time, well, like, if he say something, well, yeah, he touched the kids and he did this to the kids. And my response is, he's dead. He's dead. What do you want? Shouldn't that be the ultimate price for his sins? That he's dead, he's no longer existing, he's off the face of the earth. And if it's a thing of where, okay, well, that's not good enough, and you're still seeking financial damage, what are you at that point? What are you? And I'm not thinking, I'm not here to, take up for anybody that would touch a child or something. But in the case of Michael Jackson, he's dead. I don't believe he touched those children. You think about it being 8 billion people on the planet. Here's this guy from Gary, Indiana, out of the 8 billion people or the billions of people that have roamed the earth. Here's a man that impacted the world, right? Here's a man who had no childhood. Here's a man who had to carry his family on his back as a baby. As a baby. The man was 10 leading a band, probably one of the biggest bands on earth. They were bigger than the Beatles at the time. Everything is dependent upon this baby, upon this child. The his brothers, his sisters, his mom, his dad, who was a manager. And then you go outside of that. These venues were depending on Michael being the lead. The people that work at these venues were dependent on the Jackson Five showing up and Michael being the lead so the tickets would sell and so the people wouldn't tear the place apart. This is a child. The weight of the world were on the shoulders of a child, man. So he couldn't have a childhood. So of course he invited the kids over. He's not a regular guy. And what did the world do to him? They publicly lynched and shamed him. That's what the world decided to do. So it's like really unfortunate. And then too, I don't even want to see, like, I know they're bringing back the second Michael Jackson movie, but I'm not sure I really want to see that part of his life because I do think the music business conspired against him. I think, well, Michael bought the catalog and Michael owning the Beatles catalog and owning all this music and all these masters and all this publishing, I believe that, the music industry conspired against this man. He became too powerful. And they just publicly humiliated, publicly shamed him, publicly tore him down where there was no evidence that he touched any of those children. None. The FBI did a full 15-year investigation and nothing was found. Nothing was found. And then with the kids coming over sleeping in his room was as big as a house, bro. Like he had a room in Neverland. His bedroom was the size of a house where his bedroom had floors in the bedroom. Like it was different floors and levels and beds and bunk beds and all of that. Right? So this isn't a regular guy. This is Michael fucking Jackson. There will never be an entertainer on the face of the earth to ever be as big as Michael Jackson or to ever have the impact that Michael Jackson has had. Yeah, it might be some people that sell some tickets, whatever. I get it, but bro, no, you're not doing you nowhere near Michael Jackson. I know they tried to call like Bad Bunny Michael Jackson. Look, I get it. The Spanish people love him. It's probably some Americans too, but Michael Jackson was loved by the world. The world. There was no country you could go to. There was no that motherfucker could have did a concert in the ocean, okay, and he would have sold it out. Like the whales and the seals would have bought tickets to see Michael perform. You could have put him underwater, and the mermaids would have poured out to see this man. You'll never see anything like that ever in life again. You're just not. And that's just what it is. And today I'm just talking to y'all. I don't have nothing. You know what I mean? I saw a couple of things trending in the news. I probably talk about those. But who knows? I don't know what I'm talking about right now. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Stinkerbell was popping. T Slice, I see you, big homie. Coop Forella was good. Alexander Estefan, Ace Clan B. That's what's up, man. I'm glad y'all pulling up in the chat. I'm gonna drop a stand up today. Y'all be on the lookout for that in the YouTube family, in the YouTube atmosphere. We gonna keep it pushing, man. I saw some disturbing things on Instagram. I saw a young lady, and I did a video about this. Saw a young lady that took a picture with all her children. They had to be like 9 and 10 years old. And she took a picture of these babies, and she got them all like go-yard bags, pretty much fake go-yard bags. And all these beautiful black kids, their back is in the picture, and it's just the go-yard bags. And I'm just like, I know none of them babies wanted that bag. I know this was a flex for mama, right? And it was just stupid. And that song, the Young Miami got out, it's definitely having a negative impact on the community. Definitely. Y'all can't tell me that the CIA is not involved with Young Miami's music and what's the other guy named? Saucy Santana. I believe they are CIA operatives, and the CIA pushes these people. Sexy red. It's all being pushed to get black people back in jail. That's what I believe. That's what I believe. That's some conspiracy theory shit right there, but that is exactly what I believe. Yeah, Alexander X. Stefan, social engineering. Yes, social engineering is real. And they really were able to pull it back in the day before we had like technology and stuff like that. But it's real. We can kind of see it a little bit more now, I believe. What man making 10 figures wants Miami? Well, she did have Diddy. Diddy was her dude. Diddy was her dude. And I do think that when Diddy got with her, I do believe Cassie got like very jealous. I think when Diddy, she was doing her thing, she had the show, her and Diddy out, Diddy breaking that bag down, her career rocking, and Cassie was at home mad, bro. She in that little house with that fitness instructor with them kids, and she got jealous. But she did have Diddy. I think Carisha's a pretty girl, but it's just like, bruh, there's nothing up there. Very beautiful, attractive young lady. And what happens too is like a lot of attractive women in the community, man. Beautiful women low key run the world, right? A woman's beauty brings inspiration. A woman's beauty makes men go to a next level. Like, for instance, there's a place in Tennessee called Ruby Falls. Ruby Falls is a cave, it's an underground cave with a waterfall. Okay? Ruby Falls came to be because this man fell in love with a young lady named Ruby. And he wanted to find like a place for her to like read books or be happy and shit. So he went and dug a cave and blew through tunnels and rocks and dug and dug and dug for many, many years. And the place became a national landmark all over a woman's beauty. All over a woman's beauty. Women are the most powerful creatures on earth. Don't ever forget that shit. And I'm not saying this from the level of a simp or no shit like that, but a woman's beauty is, yeah, women have been known to start wars, bro. That's fact. Woman's beauty is charming, it's beguiling, it's all of those things. It's amazing. And that's why I'm like surprised, even like the Saucy Santana song, Quiet on the Creek, where he's supporting or pushing a down low culture. And I don't have nothing against my gay brothers and sisters, but just nigga, I don't think there's a reason to be down low at this time and age. Like, just be gay. But a thing with a lot of the gay brothers is not all of the gay brothers. Some of the gay brothers feel like they don't like gay men and they only date straight men, which is a conundrum in itself. Because once the man passes the dick threshold, he's gay. He's gay. He's not straight. He's gay. And y'all are confused. Both of y'all are confused. My man ain't gay. He married with kids. No, he's gay. He's gay. He's just that he fears coming out for whatever reason. But he's gay. I talked to one of my gay homies. He was like, man, I don't like straight men. I say, no, you don't. You like gay men. Man, any man that's gonna cross that threshold with you is a gay man. He's gay. He's not even bisexual. He's gay. I don't believe men can be bisexual. I think that's bullshit. I think a bisexual man is just a coward on the fence that doesn't just want to commit to his gayness. Straight up. I don't believe that because you got to get penetrated, bro. And that's, you know what I'm saying? That's crazy. And women can be gay and come back. You know, a woman can be gay and come right back. She just be, I was just over there playing. She just show up. But a man, it's a little difficult because once you went over there, bro, you can't you can't just jump back in the game. You can't just walk out. You can't just shake dick off and just, hey, I was only gay for like a number 2-3 days, but I'm back. Like you can't do that. You can't. You're only fighting yourself. You're fighting against nature. Just be who you are, and that's all I would say. Be who you are. You know, and there's nothing wrong with it. Just do you. Do you, man? Oh man, what a great day! It is the weekend. It's hot. It's probably gonna be about 100 degrees today. Let me see. Shout out to Ace. What do I think about Trump hiding in a food cart? Man, I don't know, bro. I don't know what's going on. I'm a little bit disturbed about everything that's going on with this administration. First of all, with this war in Iran, I just think it's a senseless war. I don't even know what we're fighting for at this point, and I just think it's too far gone. However, crude oil has been remaining relatively stable, and we're also at like $3.80 a gallon. So maybe it's not as bad as I thought. I even went on Iran's TikTok page, and it looked like people are just living normal from what I saw. It didn't, and I don't know if that's just propaganda that they have to push or whatever, but it looked like people are shopping in the malls, and it doesn't even look like a war is going on based on what I saw on the TikTok page. But you can't even believe your eyes in today's times. You can't believe anything. Everything is probably some type of propaganda. So I really don't know, bro. I really don't know. I'm a little bit upset with America for not wanting to compete. Like, for instance, the FCC has blocked the DJI Pocket 4P from coming over to the US. They trying to block DJI products. Manus, which is an AI made by China. They don't want to let that come over here. And I'm like, bro, come on, bro. Like, this is crazy. And I think we're really losing to China, bro. I think China has better engineers. They're more serious about their educational system for children, the health care. And they're just making a lot of cool shit that we just sell. And so, and then it's like America, even if they let the Chinese EVs come here, it's a wrap, bro. Like, I don't know if y'all seen these Chinese EVs, but these things are just amazing for a fraction of the cost. You could get a 50,000 Chinese EV would be equivalent to $150,000 like Range Rover or something or Benz in America. Like, it's just crazy because they just don't even. We so far behind that our country is now blocking the competition because they know it will kick our backs in, which is really really sad. So with this current administration, I really don't know what's going on. He was hiding in the food cart, I guess, because he was fearing for his life. He probably felt there was some type of attack or something that was going to happen, and they put him in the food cart, just put him on a decoy plane, I believe. So, it's just all weird to me. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. All I could do, man, is just live my life. Oh, and just take this shit one day at a time, bro. Yeah, them people ain't giving up. And then the thing too about that whole Iran thing is you done blew up the army, you killed their leaders, but that strait is still closed. Open the strait. Now I guess they do have some oil trickling through. We're not in as bad as a pickle. I get. I don't know. I don't know if that is even propaganda. I don't know. But today is the 14th of August. By reports, we were supposed to be out of strategic oil reserves, and by the reports and some of the news, the oil should be at 150, almost $200 a barrel. So I don't know what the hell is going on. I don't know. Shout out to Mr. G with the G. Diamond Hardy is in the building. Shout out LeVar. This was Bible prophecy. You should check out this church, the World Mission Society, Church of God. The Bible as our maid, the Spirit and the bride in Revelations 22:17 has come. And I want to read that. Let me read Revelations 22:17. Revelations 22, verse 17. Let's see what it has to say. And the Spirit and the bride say, come, and let him that heareth say, come, and let him that is athirst come, and whoever so will, let him take the water of life freely. Okay, New International Word. The Spirit and the bride say, come, and let the one who hears say, come. Let the one who is I don't understand this. I don't understand what they're saying. I don't know what that revelations mean. If you could break that down, Diamond Hardy, I would be appreciative of that. Mohammed Vamudu Kamara, what's happening, brother? First of all, there was no reason for going to war with Iran. It wasn't, bro. So I don't know what they're doing. I don't know. It's ridiculous. It was more reports going on that the sailors are trying to jump off the boat, and it's crazy to me. Cut that out. It's not that this war was paid for and endorsed by investors. Hilarious. Mr. G with the G. That's what he had to say. So I don't know, guys. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. All I want to do is just make my living telling these jokes and entertaining people all over the world. Shout out to Ali Sadiq, man. I got Ali. I got to call him again. But this is when I knew. I've been knowing Ali Sadiq for a long time, over 20 years. But today was the day I found out how famous Ali Sadiq was. Like, I knew Ali doing his thing. He killing out there. But today I found out how famous Ali Sadiq was. You know when I realized how famous Ali was? My mama called me after I dropped off my son. We just talking on the phone. She said, LeVar, I want to get tickets to see Ali Sadiq. I just love him. He is my favorite. I'm like, what? I was like, damn, he done really blew up. You know what I mean? When your mama called asking about somebody, you know they blew up. So shout out to Ali. And then my mama said, I said, Mama, I talked to Ali. She was like, well, did he pick up the phone when you called? I'm like, yeah, Mama. Damn. So shout out to the brother, man. Brother Ali Sadiq. Yeah. Yeah. What bomb I dropped? What you talking about, man? What bomb did I drop? Oh, when I was on stage? Oh yeah, bro. Look, man, I hadn't done like a dive bar in so long. And I'm gonna explain to you what happened with that. So in stand-up comedy, when I started as a younger comic, you just always looking for stage time. So typically we wouldn't give a damn where we would go. Older comedians would typically get the better stage time. So as a younger comic, you performing in bars, you performing in sewers. You don't give a damn where you perform, a restaurant, a room, a house. It doesn't matter, right? But when you do those types of places, the muscle has to be there. The muscle of excitement, the muscle of reading the room, reintroducing yourself, grabbing the attention. You know what I mean? I used to do comedy, man, with all the TVs on in the sports bar. You got niggas shooting pool, the game on, all of that. So you have to be able to command the stage and you have to be able to just run it up. You know what I'm saying? But now I get like pretty good stage time where I'm in clubs and stuff. And I just hadn't ran that gamut of like the old school hustle, but it felt good though. But did I bomb? Absolutely, I bombed. And one thing about me, y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all when I bomb, and I'm gonna tell you when I rip. I don't mind, and I never blame the audience. Like if I suck, I just suck. So it's whatever. Shout out to Raymond Stewart. As a pharmacist, the true war is in the vaccines we give, and just wait. I mean, that's a great point. Um, And look, Raymond, I'm gonna ask you something. Could you expound on that a little bit more? Like, I know that the Trump administration has just got rid of the standard MMR vaccine, which is measles, mumps, and rubella for children. I guess they are saying there's a direct link to that and autism, which has not been proven in any type of way because 100% of children get the MMR vaccine, and if it was correlated to autism, I'm guessing maybe 100% of the people would get autism. It wouldn't be less than 0.001%. And that's just from a numbers perspective. When I think about COVID and Dr. Fauci being on trial, hey, it's what it is. However, I do know people that died from COVID. I know actual people that died. I don't know, bro. I don't know. When it came out, I was a proponent of getting the vaccine or getting vaccinated just to protect yourself and others. It was a pandemic, the first global pandemic. You know what I mean? Before it came to America, I saw the videos in China where they were spraying the streets, locking the people down, doing this and that. And then somehow it got over here because it got over here because Trump had ended up shutting down the thing Obama had in place, like this pandemic council or whatever. Like he got rid of that shit. So the shit ended up getting over here. And I believe I had COVID even before I got the shot because I was working on that Hulu show with Amy Schumer, Life and Beth. I was writing on that show in New York in January of 2020. And I came back in February and I was really, really sick for 2 weeks. Like, I was bad. It was bad. Like, I had a terrible, terrible flu. And this before COVID really came out. So, I mean, I don't know, man. You've had vaccines alleviate polio, black lung, uh, several things. And even with the vaccine, My son will never get chicken pox, bro. Like you get a vaccine for that. I had chicken pox. I still have chicken pox scars on me. So I don't know. I will say this, and I've said this several times in regards to the COVID vaccine. If you took the vaccine, if you didn't, you're gonna die. Now, if you want to be a smart person, say, well, I'm not gonna die of a clot. I might die of a clot. I might grow a lizard tail and die. Who knows? But you're still gonna die too. And that's just a fact. So, it's what it is. Oh, that's hilarious. Racism causes autism. Very funny. Same me too. I saw firsthand people get sick and die. Right. You know what I mean? So we can't just say nobody died. You know what I mean? Like, and then too, like, let's just say COVID comes to America and nothing is put in place. And you just let people die. Would that have been the best response? Just say fuck it, fuck them. Like y'all cover up, do what you do. Y'all on y'all own with that shit. Then people have been suing the government and shit. They didn't take care of us. Yada yada. It was a thing of like who knew? I'll be honest, man. I'll be honest. Yeah, man. That's Ace Clan KB says school is starting. Saw a chick come to pick her kid up from school. Her whole ass was out. Hey, that's where we at, bro. I don't really know what to say to that. I pay a lot of money for my child's school. I did, and I'm not trying to flex because I can barely afford it. He's in private school, but I'm busting my ass to, pay his tuition and keep him in a great place, a safe place, in a place where I don't have to see that kind of shit. I ain't got to see no bonnet holes and no, nah. So I pay. I pay to keep me from that. This is my VIP, my son's private school. That's what it is. I ain't got, what I mean, ain't no bullies. They don't tolerate that shit. So really, I'm paying for a great education, but for anything, I'm paying for his protection. Because these schools are just bad, bro. Like, it's terrible. And that's why China is kicking our ass, bro, because we don't even care about education over here. Education is lost. This is falling on deaf ears. You got scammers telling people, don't worry about college. You don't need college. It's fucking ridiculous, man. So, but if it's not a cure or even prevents it, why take it? That's a great question. I mean, the vaccine for measles, mumps, and rubella is not a cure, right? So understand a vaccine, you got to understand what a vaccine is. A vaccine is not a cure. A vaccine was never invented to be a cure. A vaccine is something that's injected in you so that your body will recognize it and you build immunity. It helps your body to produce its own antibodies to protect you from the foreign antigen, meaning you're going to catch it, right? So you get disease and shit all day. We all come in contact with germs and everything. But what happens is our bodies, our white blood cells, our lymphatic system will build antibodies to trap whatever foreign object is. It'll trap it. So as soon as it comes to your body, it's trapped and then broken down and it's excreted out. So the vaccine is just the actual disease that's injected into you so your body can build its own antibodies to protect you from it. So that's what it is. I lost a sister and two brothers the first year. Man, I'm so sorry to hear that. And see, this is Mr. G with the G. And moment of silence for that. But like, I get it. People want Fauci's ass in jail, whatever. But you have people like Mr. G with a G who has lost family members to COVID. So you have to be able to explain that too. Why did his family members die? So, My healthy father got the first dose when it came out and died at the stop sign leaving. Clots from vaccine. Damn. I'm sorry to hear that, man. I mean, I got it too, but I didn't die. So it's a lot. And look, I'm not knocking this, man. Rest well to your father, and I'm not trying to push the vaccine. If you don't want to do it, don't do that shit. But I took it too, and I'm here. So I don't know. I don't know, bro. That's sad though. I don't know how Bobby Brown living longer than artists who didn't do drugs. I mean, most times them drugs help your immune system. I mean, shit, the crackheads don't die. You know, crackheads. So it's a 130-year-old crackhead, man. My kids don't even have homework no more. No, that's where we at, man. I think, but I don't know about that homework. I think they trying to do away with homework. Cause I had my son. I don't really think he got homework. I thought he got like some reading assignments, maybe. My wife makes sure he reading all his stuff all the time. Like he in a read, like he has like certain reading goals, and so he has to read like 30 minutes a day. But I don't see him breaking home a lot of homework. Immunities, and he moved to Atlanta. They built different. Yeah, that's what's up. All right, guys, we about to go ahead and scan the net. We gonna look for, we got to do our topics. You know how I like to do. I appreciate y'all tuning in to this, man. Oh boy, this is good. Let's start here. This is Tracy Ellis Ross, who is 53 years old, says society tells women that having children and finding a partner is their worth. It makes it clear that she's not going to let not having a partner define her. So I'm gonna show y'all this video. And that's a quote. That's a quote from Tracy Ellis Ross. Mm, let's see. Mhm. Let me go to my. Let me go to the chat. Now, look, when I play this chat, make sure y'all can hear it. Let me know. I love being. Oh, no, 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 no. Something ain't right. Something ain't right. Let me go. Rollcaster Duo. This thing playing through my why is it playing through my speaker? Let me see. Let me see. I know people be like, man, you need to get you an engineer. Say, shit, you gonna pay for it? Y'all say that y'all gotta pay for that. Let me see here. Let me go into my what the hell is my sound? Okay. No, 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 no. Okay. There we go. Okay. Let me know if y'all can hear this. Nope. I can't hear it. Okay. What did I do? What did I do here? No. Man, boy, I swear. What did I do? What did I do, guys? I done turned that sound off on that thing. I turned it off. I don't know what. Duo chat. Boy, this is a learning process for me. I tell you that. No. We got to figure that out. Hold on. My bad, guys. We having a little bit of technical difficulty here. All right, maybe this will do it.
To people,
No, what did I do? Hold on, let me see.
like when it comes to dating, one of the things I'm like,
man, now see, I done threw my shit off. Messing with the guys.
you can't
Man, this happened all, bro.
think that I'm going to be the
Wow.
prize on your arm
Look at
and
this.
be that.
My dumb ass. I went on another podcast yesterday, and now
thing where in my life I get to fly like an
yeah, it's all there, but it's not. Y'all, are y'all hearing that? No, I'm not hearing it.
eagle.
All right, let me go back to settings. Nope. I'm not hearing nothing.
Be as big as I want to be.
This is insane, man. I'm mad.
And as small.
Yeah, babe. No, I'm trying to figure out why this isn't.
All as I want to be.
Why I can't hear her through the damn. This is insane.
As sexy as I want
Damn.
to be. And as
What has happened? This sucks. Y'all can hear it. Yeah, that's because I'm stopping it because I can't hear it. How y'all can hear it and I can't hear it? The hell going on?
like to do all this, and then I'm just gonna. And I cook it, like, you know, and don't get me wrong, like, I'm a caretaker and I'm going to cook for you and all those kinds of things, but not because you expect it, not because you want it.
Just because
like
that's part of who you are.
You're not going to put me in a box and just be a little thing over here. Like, I'm a full.
Man, my headphone, let me see. Let's try it again.
Planet.
Does that make
No. My headphones are definitely plugged into the right port. But this is pissing me off. I even tried to switch the sound to the.
hitting hard?
You're a solar
I don't
system.
know.
Crazy. Hold on. Give me 1 second, y'all. We're having these technical difficulties. Don't y'all like to see me? This is pretty cool. Y'all could see this motherfucking grind. This shit, man. We're gonna figure it out. We're gonna have to ask Gemini what's going on. I'm in Unk mode, bro. All right, cool. I'm gonna let it play. I'll let it play.
Middle class because
Let me see. I'm just gonna unplug this shit. Hello? Y'all can hear me? Y'all can hear me? Why am I not hearing what's going on in my other screen? Y'all can't hear me? Can y'all hear me? I'm back on. Okay. I just can't get my other screen. I had all this hooked up. I had it all hooked up. Don't worry. We're going to figure this shit out. I don't give a damn. I'm going to figure this shit out so it don't keep happening. Mm-mm.
Broke down.
Nope. We're going to figure it out, y'all. Don't worry. Give me a second. Give me a second. Nope. Still nothing. I don't hear them. Mm-hmm. Let me try it again. Nope. Still don't hear it. I'm good on that end. See, y'all can hear it, but I can't. That's the problem. That's the problem I'm having. I can't hear this through my roadcaster. So that's the issue I'm having right now. But don't worry. We're going to figure this shit out. We are definitely going to figure this shit out. Input levels. Yeah, I'm there. Input levels. Yeah, everything is good. And it's saying that y'all can hear it.
Day 2.
We're gonna get this shit right. We're gonna get it. We're gonna figure this out. No. Mm-mm. It's a way. It's a way. And it's something.
Young black men.
Hmm.
I literally broke down
Nope.
in the middle of class because
Nope. 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 Mm-mm. Nope. Nope. Nope.
I'm teaching seniors. These kids are leaving high school and going to college, hopefully, after they finish. We had 2 paragraphs to read, 1 sentence complete to write. I gave them the sentence stems. I basically completed the sentence for them in the model. These are 17 and 18-year-old kids, and they couldn't fill in 4 words. 4 words. I gave them the scenario. We annotated together. I gave them the answers before we even had the problem. And they couldn't do it. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, y'all.
I simply
This is stupid.
Don't
I'm about to
know
end this
where the problem
until
is.
we get it right, y'all.
This
We're
is
going to have to
only day
wrap
2.
this up.
And I have seniors.
Yeah, he crying. Yeah, he was crying. I know it's starting 5 minutes. But, man, I don't understand why I can't hear my sound. But anyway, guys, we're going to wrap this up. See y'all tomorrow. We're going to get better at this. Holla back. Let me set my outro video.